Hey, you know, it finally feels good to sit and just relax in the comfort of my home. Oh, my cat, I didn't know she was there. My cat's in the background. Just reflect on things. Nobody is here. My two kids is out and about. I only have two. Um, I never wanted a whole bunch of kids. I feel like taking care of them, so I'll bring them into the world. Too much pain and frustration. I don't didn't want to deal with it. So I have a 34-year-old daughter and a 29-year-old son and a 13-year-old granddaughter. And it feels nice to just sit and just reflect on things, just feel good, you know, just to be peace, quiet, enjoy a nice cup of coffee and a potato bun. Just feel so relaxful. It's so peaceful. I sit and enjoy my comfort, as much as I can, you know, as much as possible. Just feels so amazing to have these peaceful, wonderful moments to myself. You know, just feels so good. And, just talk about what it's like to 1 minute, sorry. Talk about what it's like to have people that doesn't show up to call you, text you, see how you doing, if you breathing. I'm not a mechanical robot, and I'm getting older, and I can't just jump up, pack a bag, and run wherever all the time. Once in a while, yes, but not all the time, especially at my age, and if I'm traveling alone, traveling by myself, may not always be the safest way for me to travel all the time. So people have to understand that I can't be doing that all the time. That's why we have these computers, tablets, phones, and that's why we have these cameras. These cameras is for situations, that's far away when you can't, get to people. You could jump on the tablet, jump on the computer, jump on the phone, and you could FaceTime people and see them in, real life and talk to them and see them. And they look the same way on the camera as it would, in front of you most of the time. So it just feels good to, be able to have peace in my life. We all have problems. Some is more worse than others, and we all have our trials and tribulations in life. And as long as we live, I'm more than sure we're gonna continue to have, trials and tribulations in life. We're gonna go through ups and downs with, people that's our family and people that's not our family. But it's up to us to put, a limitation, a standpoint to how far we're willing to go to do things and be there for certain people. And it doesn't matter if it's a family member or not. Never allow anyone to pressure you into doing something or going someplace you don't want to be. And it's okay to say no. You don't always have to give an explanation for everything. You just can't be there. Especially when there's nobody around for you when you need them to be there for you. You don't always got to give explanations. Every time somebody invites you someplace, you don't got to jump up and go. It's okay not to attend every funeral that happened. It's okay not to go to every party, every dinner, every lunch. It's okay just to simply say no, you can't make it without always explaining yourself. You don't owe explanations to everybody because everybody's not going to give you an explanation when you want them to be there for you. They're going to just simply say, oh, I can't make it, maybe another time. So you can do the same thing and don't have no regrets, don't have no remorse about it. It's okay. It's more than okay. Never let nobody make you feel like you're a bad person for saying no and not always explaining yourself or explaining your situation on why you're saying no. No is no. I mean, maybe you don't feel like going. Maybe you don't have means of transportation to get you there and back. Maybe you don't know the person that's being there, inviting you there. Maybe you just don't simply feel like being there. You just simply don't feel like being bothered. And me, I'm not a people person. I love to be clean, neat, quiet, good food once in a while. I'm not a big food eater. No, I don't eat a lot. I'm 153 pounds and I'm not big at all. I'm very small for 153 pounds. So I don't have a weight problem. My health is, pretty good. My hip has been bothering me off and on. I have to remember to call back my doctor and ask for another referral because I think my referral got accidentally shredded. So I have to call back and request another referral to go have my hip x-ray because that's an awful pain. But back to what I was saying, my hip could be another subject in another video. It's okay. Just never allow anybody to make you feel like you're the worst person on the planet because you're saying no to an invite to wherever that invite may be or to whoever is at that invite. Maybe you don't want to be around certain people that's at the invite, whatever the invite might be. It may be a funeral, it may be a barbecue, it may be a park event, it may be just wanting to chill out, in a house and hang out. You don't always, have to be included in everything. It's okay to keep your peace and maintain yourself and maintain your home. I have to be in a clean environment. I cannot be in a nasty, dirty, stink environment either. Now, I'm not saying places I go is nasty, dirty, and stink, but I don't deal with that. Nobody I deal with keep their house nasty, dirty, and stink, but that's just me. I have to be quiet sometimes. I'm not a get up and go run the street person all the time. And like I said, I'm getting old, and I don't just think it's safe for me to just jump up and run to every event and feel guilty about saying no. I don't want to be there right now. No, I can't be there right now. Maybe my funds isn't allowing me to be certain places at certain times. You just don't know. You don't know. Never know what a person is going through if you're not taking the time to sit and talk to a person or talk to people about certain situations. And you want to be careful with who you discuss your business with. You don't want to be out there telling everybody all of your business either, because you could tell A your business, you could tell C your business, but B will go back and talk to C and A and screw everything up. And you didn't tell C and A nothing about what B said. So that could cause a lot of confusion too. But it's just a pleasure to be able to enjoy, peace and comfort. Just never feel bad about not being at places, things, events all the time. You don't have to. And don't feel guilty about saying no. And don't always explain yourself. You don't always have to explain yourself to everything and to everybody. There's some things you want to keep to yourself. And that's okay. It's okay to keep things to yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay to share things with R and Z and not A and C. It's okay to do it. So never feel guilty about that. Just don't feel guilty about it. Until next time, later, everyone.